Our Washington correspondent Christina Paschyn has tonight's Fox Focus.
For more than 2 decades, Ken Conrad has represented North Dakota in the U.S. Senate. And now he's become one of the most powerful figures in Capitol Hill. He's the new Democratic chairman of the Senate Budget Committee. And he's being praised for producing a congressional budget that will not run a deficit.
I was able to get a budget, one that balances by 2012 without raising taxes. I'm proud of that.
Now he's focusing his attention on the Farm Bill, which expires in September. Conrad wants to make sure that this year Congress passes his Permanent Disaster Fund. The fund would treat droughts and fires as natural disasters, and farmers would no longer have to rely on Congress to pass last-minute emergency relief bills.
If you had fire insurance and your house burned down every year, fire insurance wouldn't work. And that's the problem with crop insurance. It is designed for losses that might come every 9 or 10 or 12 years. But unfortunately, when you have something like a drought, it tends to stay and persist year after year after year.
But getting his Permanent Disaster Fund won't be easy. Conrad is working with a tighter budget this year than he did 5 years ago when the last Farm Bill was passed. A tighter budget that he himself designed. And he's facing opposition from senators who think it will cost too much. Former Senate Majority Leader Tom Daschle worked closely with Conrad on the last Farm Bill. He is confident Conrad will prevail.
Over time, he has really been able to make the case that what we did in the last Farm Bill really worked. I think it may be one of the most popular farm bills we've ever passed, and it was largely because of the tremendous work that Senator Conrad did at the time. So he has that going for him this time.
Conrad better hope so. Speaker Nancy Pelosi is pushing for a House vote on the bill before the August recess. And if the House can't find money for a permanent disaster fund, chances are the Senate won't either. From Washington, Christina Paschyn, Fox News.